Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Giants rookie first round draft pick Jaxson Dart through 2 preseason games. Game 1 against the Bills, 12 of 19, 154, 1 touchdown. Today against the Jets, 14 of 16, 137, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Head coach Brian Daboll asked if Jaxson Dart could take starting job from Russell Wilson. Russ is our starting quarterback. We're going to keep developing Jaxson. Mm-hmm. I do see a scenario Jaxson Dart starts the season as the number 2 quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jameis the number 3, because I don't think there is a number 4. The fact that they're keeping all 3 of them is a really good thing, because Jaxson Dart has...
You think they keep all 4? You think they keep all 3 of them?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think the Giants letting Jameis go? Absolutely not. Jameis is a good veteran, even if he's not on the field. Good locker room presence. A good locker room presence. Don't fall. Yeah,
how much money does Jameis have guaranteed?
Wait, get her iPad in her shoes. Get your shoes. No, that's my charger, Papa. That's my charger. Okay, yeah, I got her charger. Come on, you don't need to put them on.
2 year, $9 million, right? 2 million.
Give your daddy a kiss. Come here. Give me a kiss while we finish. You keep interrupting. Give me a kiss. Chad. No, you good. Mwah. Say bye, Unc. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you too.
Papa's little girl. I ain't seen. See the Papa's little girl. I say I'm Papa's little girl.
All right. Okay. Now we can talk. We can go. No more interruptions.
Ooh, Ocho, damn.
What happened? What happened?
I'm trying to looking at it. Russ is the starter.
Right.
You're developing Jaxson Dart.
Yes.
Last week he started number 3. This week he starts number 2.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't look into that. You looking too much into it. You're looking too much into it.
Okay.
I think the ball, they have their mind made up that they're going to allow him to develop and allow him to sit back. Michael Vick, when he played, he sat back. I think rookies not being thrown to the wolves, some are good at it. See,
No. I know Russ is the starter. I believe Russ starts the season.
Okay.
No. I'm looking at the situation with Jameis.
Oh, he's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. They're gonna keep 3 quarterbacks. Jaxson Dart will more so obviously be developing, and he would be the practice squad quarterback.
I don't know.
I don't think they're throwing young bull out there to the wolves like that as a rookie.
No, I'm not saying no. He's not starting.
Okay, I see.
Russ starting.
Right.
Russ is going to be the day 1 starter.
Right.
But if Russ is the day 1 starter, and then you have a rookie as the backup, do you really keep the veteran as the 3rd guy?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm asking you.
Absolutely, because the 3rd guy that you're keeping is more valuable than just being on the field. He adds more value outside of just being on the field as a starting quarterback. You don't let a locker room presence like that go. You just don't.
They do it all the time.
But there's only one Jameis Winston. No.
I know.
There's only one.
And they let him go in New Orleans when he was more than that. They let him go in Cleveland when he was more than that.
Yeah.
So it's not like it used to be, Ocho, because the salaries are exploding so much.
Right.
And you used to be able to keep a veteran guy.
Right. Because the numbers were low. The numbers were low. They were favorable. They were favorable.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. I got you. You're right.
But it's gonna be very interesting. But I've been very, very impressed with Jaxson Dart through the first two weeks. Justin Fields and the passing offense were out of sync today. Fields completed his first throw, then finished with 5 straight incompletions in 2 series. Fields went 0-3 when targeting wideout Garrett Wilson, his old buddy from Ohio State. The lack of a legit wide receiver number 2 to complement Wilson is one of the reasons why they're not clicking. I don't know why they didn't go get another receiver, Ocho.
Wait, who's the number 2 in New York?
Alan Lazard, is he hurt?
Chad, who's the number 2 in New York? Wait, matter of fact, you got Breece Hall and
Alan.
what's Alan first name? God, what's Alan's first name? Baby Derrick Henry.
Braylon. Josh Reynolds and Alan Lazard.
Josh Reynolds.
You remember Josh Reynolds used to play with the Rams? He was in Detroit.
Okay. I mean, I like it.
But you know what, Ocho? When you that dog and they gave you $30 million, damn what's on the other side.
Yeah.
Go get open.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They pay you $30 million. When you the number 1,
right,
you get no excuses.
There are none. No,
Zero.
Not when they pay you that kind of money. No, you're number 1 for a reason. You're number 1 because 2, 3, and 4 can't do what you can do.
Right.
I don't think that. I don't think was getting open the issue. It wasn't the issue. It's just the passes might have.
Well, I saw 2 routes. Right. He ran a stop route. The guy was right there. I think he ran another route. The guy was,
See, that's why I don't like them damn joint practices. Stuff like that. You done seen it all week. You done seen it all week. You know what's coming. Formation recognition, knowing the count, knowing where I'm lining up, understand I'm a split, and you know what's coming, so you're going to sit there and cheat. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because Garrett Wilson is a route runner. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you paid attention to him.
Yeah.
He's a route runner. So, I mean, I think they're going to be all right. It's a little too soon to panic, whatever. Justin Fields is finally getting his turn. He doesn't have to look over his shoulder. This is your team. This is your team. You have a head coach that's going to do right by you. You got to make the most of this opportunity. And it's preseason. You want to get all your mistakes out right now. So the game you got today, you can't repeat these.
Right.
You got to fix it now because he's in year what? Is this year 4?
Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, the year 4.
Yeah. Yeah. This is your make it. This is your make it or break it year 2.
Mm-hmm. We got to get back to the Dillon Gabriel. He completed 8 of his first 9 passes, threw a pick 6, bad decision, but was later credited with a fumble on a botched handoff. After the game, he made some very, very interesting comments. He said, there are entertainers and there are competitors, and my job is to compete. Right. He tried to clarify later at the presser saying he meant the media are the entertainers and a competitor, and he's a competitor, and he wasn't taking a shot at Shedeur, but the damage was done. Everybody knows what he meant by that, because you know why? And I'm going to let you take off. You remember at Oregon what the head coach said when they played Colorado?
Right.
Who was the quarterback?
Yeah.
Who was the quarterback?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Ocho. Go ahead.
But listen, I don't. Hey, Chad, I don't want to do him like that. I'm going to give Dillon Gabriel a little grace, a little understanding, because I don't think a college kid coming in as a rookie in the NFL would take that kind of shot at a teammate that he's competing with for a job. I just don't see. I don't see it. I see it as him. When he says entertainers in that aspect, where he said it's the media, I'm not sure how he views the media as the entertainers, but the way the media stirs the pot and creates the ruckus, and all he does is compete. I see it from that sense. I don't see him as, I'm not even sure if he's that type of person, that type of individual to even have that kind of savvy to say something like that publicly as brash in that moment. So I'm going to give him a little grace. I think Dillon Gabriel actually played well. He played well. What he did those first few driving the team down the field. He made some really good throws. He was poised in the pocket. He had command of the offense. Obviously, the pick six, for one, he has to see that there are two people. Somebody ran the wrong route. Two people in the same place never happens. There always has to be spacing on all concepts when it comes to running routes. So as a quarterback, you have to see that. All right, there are two players in the wrong place. Don't make a bad play even worse by even throwing the ball. You should just chuck that out of bounds because you're already outside the pocket anyway. New down. So that I think he's gonna be fine. Getting those reps in, and it's all about making plays at the quarterback position. But how consistent can you be? And so when sometimes there's a chance you can make something out of nothing, and then sometimes you can't. And I thought he played okay. He played really well.
I disagree with you. I think he was taking a shot at Shedeur.
You think so?
When have we ever thought about the media, those beat writers as entertainers? We've heard his coach, he was on the team when he said they're celebs.
Wait, but you can't tie him and his coach together as if they have the same mind, as if they're one.
Name the time you've ever heard someone say there are entertainers and there are competitors, and I'm here to compete. Tell me the time.
Right. Okay. Listen. Let's say he's taking a shot at Shedeur, right? At what point has he been an entertainer? He's a football player as well.
But we've heard people say that's what he's more interested in doing.
And what? Well, I'm just curious.
Okay, tell me what you're curious about.
Well, you said he's more interested in entertaining Shedeur.
I'm not saying he is. I'm saying that's what people have said about Shedeur, about entertaining, about the antics.
Right. I see where you're going.
Plus, we've heard this before. Okay. And sometimes it seeps out when you've been around people and they perceive other people as that. If you're not careful, you'll repeat what you've heard someone say about someone.
Okay, I see where you're going with it. Okay.
He didn't have to say that. He didn't. All he says, look, I'm here to compete. Whatever happens. It doesn't matter if I'm first team, second team, third team, or fourth team. My job is to compete. Why did he have to throw the entertainer aspect in of it?
All right, I mean,
everybody's an entertainer. That's what football is. Entertainment.
Yeah, it's an entertainment.
Everybody
sport.
is entertainers.
Right. Yeah, you're right. It's an entertainment sport. It's entertainment. He might have been taking a shot at me. Shit.
Nah.
No, I know, but
he can't compete with you. He can't compete with you. I disagree, Chad. I don't know what you guys think, but I think he was trying to take a subtle shot, because if he wasn't, why are you trying to clear it up? Why are you trying to clarify?
Oh, because obviously once you say something like that, it ruffles all the feathers, and then it comes back.
Why are you ruffling feathers, Ocho? It ain't nothing. You're telling me in the chat it's nothing.
Right, his choice of words, it ruffled feathers because that's probably not what he actually meant. I honestly think it was an honest mistake, because he's not. Let me stay with me real quick. Let me say something real quick. He is not media savvy with the mic in front of him like a Tom Brady. He's not media savvy like a
quarterback.
He's not
a quarterback at the University of Oregon.
No, he's just not. Because if he was, he wouldn't have said what he said. There's a way you go about doing things, and he hasn't learned it yet. He's not savvy like that yet.
Sometimes you get caught up in the moment. You playing well. It's the middle of the game. Ocho, you got to realize now you're right there in that moment. Sometimes when emotion is high, logic is low. Mm-hmm. And you feeling good is, they're entertainers, and I'm and competitors, and I'm here to compete. Oh, he's like, if it meant nothing by that, nobody would have said anything about it. Nobody would not even bat it an eye. But they took it. Most people took it. I believe the way he intended it. That he's not fancy, he's not entertaining, he's a competitor. I don't know what he thinks Shedeur is there to do. I believe two things. They're not mutually exclusive.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather was an entertainer.
Yes.
But he was a competitor.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, they're entertainers, but they're competitors. Steph Curry, all that dancing and turning around, he shooting the shot, and he don't even look at it before it goes in. That's entertainment. But he's a damn fierce competitor.
Yes.
So to try to make those two things mutually exclusive is just not true. Yeah. I believe you can do both of them, but I believe he took I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. Yeah. But I believe he took a sort of shot at Shedeur.
Honestly, I don't. Honestly, You want me to tell you the truth? And I
Yeah.
mean no disrespect to Dillon Gabriel. I don't even think he has the balls to be able to say something like that out the blue. That's how I know. I mean, he doesn't carry himself like that, especially coming out of college. If he was that type of player, if he showed that kind of like if it was, think about this. Think about Johnny Manziel in college, right?
Yes.
Think about Baker Mayfield in college, right? Now, if it was one of them that said something like that, I'd be like, yeah, he's definitely taking a shot at Shedeur. But he's never shown any signs of being as Brad.
When has he ever been in competition?
Huh?
When has he ever been in competition? He wasn't going to beat Justin Herbert out, so he wasn't in competition. When was the last time Dillon Gabriel was in a quarterback competition? Yeah, go ahead and sip your tea, coffee, whatever that is, latte.
That's my little latte. That's my little latte.
Yeah, go ahead and sip that. So now back to our originally scheduled programming.
Right,
when
go
was
ahead.
the last time Dillon Gabriel was in a quarterback competition?
Oof. I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Because think about it. How many yards has he passed for? Do you know how long you got to be in college to pass for the amount of yards that he's passed for?
Right.
Justin Herbert's been in the league how long? Because didn't he take over Justin Herbert? In 2020. So Dillon Gabriel has been in the league, he's been the starting quarterback since what, 21? No, he came from Oklahoma. Didn't Gabriel come from Oklahoma? He transferred from Oklahoma. So he was in there.
So if he transferred from Oklahoma, are you telling me he ran from competition?
No, he ran to the money.
Oh, okay.
1, 2. Oh, so he started at UCF. Oh, he started at UCF for 3 years. He was 2 years at Oklahoma, and then he spent 1 year at Oregon.
Okay.
That's Bo Nix. That was Bo Nix. I apologize. That was Bo Nix that was there when the coach.
Okay.
Remember when they played CU Ocho?
Yeah.
And the quarterback, and say what did he say? Instagram. Some of them trying to get followers. They're trying to get clicks and followers, and we're trying to win football games.
Oh, that's right. That was the Oregon coach. I remember that.
That was the Oregon coach.
That game,
But I apologize. That wasn't Dillon Gabriel. That was Bo Nix that was his quarterback at the time when he said that.
See? Okay.
But you got to, but again, for me, when was the last time Dillon Gabriel was in a quarterback competition? He was 3 years at UCF. He was 2 years at Oklahoma and 1 year at so 6 years. So in 6 years of college football,
6 years.
Yeah, 3 years at UCF, 2 years at Oklahoma, 1 year at
How did he got all the goddamn time?
Man, them guys be getting 7 and 8 years, Ocho. You see the guy 32. What a COVID year. So it gave everybody an extra year if you wanted it.
Understandable. But listen, it's
What the chat say? The chat. Well, who the chat believe he took a shot or no?
Let me look in the chat. I ain't even open my phone. Hold on. I'm curious to see what the chat would think. They are saying the chat is saying, I believe he's throwing shade. I thought football was a brotherhood. I never seen him do that. Don't need it. He lost his job. Oh, he lost his job at OU. He got hurt at U. Oh shoot. Well, but it looks like a mix. It's a mix on how everybody feel. Go ahead. You want something? Go ahead.
We placing the poll up. I just think the thing is look, and I think the thing is because Ocho, what it is normally we don't get this. We don't normally be interviewing.
Right.
Especially if you're playing during the course of a game.
Yeah, it's different
Normally
now.
they get you in the preseason game, if you're not playing, they'll get you, hey, can we get a few words? Yeah, but it's excited, got some work in, knock some of the dust, the rust off, and now it's time for the younger guys and other guys to get an opportunity to show what they can do. I'm sure the coaches are excited about that. Hopefully everybody came out injury-free. We'll see after the game, so forth and so on. But hell, everybody out there to compete. I mean, you do realize, like in pro sports, it's all about competition, Ocho.
Yeah, most definitely. I think
you competing in your locker room or you competing against the other locker room, but you always in competition.
Yeah. Hey, listen, every week.
Yes. Every day.
Every day. I think he understands it. That's why I said I'm giving him grace, and I think you giving him too much credit. You giving him too much credit. For those of the people that think he was actually taking a shot at Shedeur, I think we're giving him too much credit to think he would come out and do something like that publicly, or to even slip up, or to even, I just don't think that's him.
88% said it was a shot. 12% said it was not.
Oh shoot, boy. Hey, maybe y'all see it different. Maybe y'all see it different, because I wouldn't fade it like that. Honestly, I mean, if you're gonna say something, if there's no address on it, it don't have no destination. If there's no address on it, it doesn't have a destination. So
let me ask you a question.
I'm not throwing no hints and doing no riddles. This ain't, Dr. Seuss or Cat in the Hat.
How about this here?
Come on, talk to me.
Coming out, how many front office people you think said exactly what Dillon Gabriel said? He's more into entertainment and doing all this and all those antics than competing.
Okay, listen, I'm picking. Hey, listen, I'm picking up what you're putting down now. now you making a little sense to me. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't like that, because I don't like that because that's a part of the game.
Right.
It's always been a part of the game.
Right.
It's never been a part of the game at that specific position, though.
Correct.
Bingo. At that specific position is frowned upon.
They normally button up.
Always, because when you pick that position and you pay him the kind of money you pay him, not only you're representing the shield, you represent the team and the organization as well. You are the face of a franchise.
Yes.
Decade more.
Right.
So I understand. I'm with you now. I'm with you.
You look at his dad.
Yes, sir.
He was the ultimate entertainer.
Yes.
But was one of the fiercest competitors. He believed that, prime time, that's what you paid to see. You paid me to see all the antics that, hey, get it up. He dancing before they punt him or kick the ball to him. He got the ball up behind. He got his hand behind his head. Yeah, I got to entertain y'all. It ain't good enough for me to just get a pick. It ain't good enough for just no. That's not enough. You can get anybody can do that. I want to be outgoing. I want to be braggadocious. I want you to know who and what I am.
Talk to me now. That sounds familiar. Hey, that sound familiar, don't it?
Yeah. The stats. Week 1, Shedeur was 14 of 23, 157, 2 touchdowns. Dillon Gabriel was 13 of 18, 144, with total yards, okay. 157 total yards, 144 for Gabriel. Shedeur had 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, and Dillon Gabriel had no touchdowns and 2 turnovers. He had a pick and a fumble. Look, I thought he played like you said. I thought he played a good game with the exception of the turnover, that bad interception
in the beginning.
But the thing I noticed?
Talk to me.
The first thing I see, damn, he tiny.
Oh yeah, he's small.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Like maybe Baker height?
No, hell nah. He wish you, man, huh? They listed him at 5'11".
So then
5'10" and a quarter.
Would be like Bryce Young then too. Bryce Young.
Yes.
Yeah, he about the same. So obviously, Stefanski and the way that they would run a completely different offense if they had Dillon Gabriel starting, as opposed to Shedeur.
Yeah, you got to roll him out because he's small. You need to put him outside so he can see see clean pockets. Yes,
you got to roll the pocket. Or boom, have him in the goddamn gun all the time.
Yeah,
one or the other. But if Baker Mayfield could be successful doing it, obviously of the weaponry around him. I mean, shoot, he should be able to succeed as well.
Yeah, a Baker, man. I don't think people give Baker enough credit. Baker is a really good thrower of the football. Yeah, you don't win the Heisman Trophy like he did. Get that team to the college football playoff. Right. And now that he's in a system, and now he's with coaches that allows him to be Baker. He's been to Pro Bowls. Baker is a better thrower of the football than I think we give him credit for, or we gave him credit for. Especially now that he's in a system and he's with coaches that believe in him and will allow him to be himself. We'll see. Look, Dillon Gabriel did throw for a ton of yards. I will not take that away from him. Over 16,000 yards. I mean, hell, he played 6 years, so he I mean, damn. I'm like you, Ocho. Like, damn, 6 years.
Yeah,
so how old is he? If he played 6 years, he got to be like 24 already?
I didn't know that was possible.
No, oh yeah, no, they got. He's 24, Ocho. I was 21. I turned 22 after I got drafted.
Uh-huh.
So he already. I mean, so hell, he Bryce Young age. He might be older than Bryce. Yeah, he Bryce Young age. It's got to be Bryce Young's age.
Mm. Damn. Hey, that's funny. That's funny. Like I'm baffled. I'm appalled.
You baffled? Hold on. Let me see what you're baffled. Are you baffled that he played 6 years and he's 24, or are you baffled that the chat believes, along with that I believe, that
Right.
she was throwing shade or taking a shot at Shedeur?
Yeah, she was both.
All of the above, or some of the above?
Hey, listen, all of the above. Because honestly, I think y'all giving the motherfucker. Ooh, dog it. Y'all giving somebody too much credit. You giving too much credit. Too much credit. To say I'm gonna be brash enough to sit here and talk about someone that is on my team and take a shot, and then no, that's giving him too much credit, as if he's a mastermind and media savvy and knowing how to.
That's the point. No. He didn't think about it. He didn't think clearly enough. Sometimes, Ocho, sometimes we have to be careful of what we say around others, because guess what? We get on here or we get on TV, and then something that we're talking about in the barbershop or we're talking about, it'll come out. Because sometimes you forget where you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Listen, young Bull played. He played well. Outside,
he played good.
Listen, outside of the interception for 6 and the fumble, in which it wasn't his fault on the fumble, because the guy, I'm looking at the replay. I'm trying to figure out why the running back ain't got his goddamn, man, open your arm. What is you doing? And he looking straight ahead instead of, come on, man, tighten up, man. But outside of that, listen, hey, who they play next week?
Who the Browns play? It's the last game.
Oh man, who you tell? You ain't got to tell me twice. I heard you before.
And they normally play on. They're probably gonna play on Thursday, right? Saturday. They play Saturday. Play Saturday against the Rams.
Hey man, listen. All hands on deck.
Mm-hmm.
All hands on deck. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. I'm excited. I'm excited because I love a healthy competition.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love a healthy competition.
I don't believe they're keeping all these quarterbacks. I don't, Ocho. I don't.
Well, hey, listen, they're. I mean, the Saints. Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be rude.
Do you believe they're gonna keep all these quarterbacks?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. You played the game a very long time. I played the game a very long time. I can't remember a scenario where there were 4 quarterbacks on the team.
Exactly.
I can remember every scenario. There was always 3. Always 3. So if there was an odd man out to me, thinking,
you think it's Pickett?
Yes, if there was going to be one, and that's simply maybe because of the injury right now and not being able to showcase much. And no disrespect to Kenny. You had an opportunity at Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Obviously, in Philly, there's no way you're going to start in front of Jalen Hurts. But I mean, why would they not keep it? Yes, baby. Yeah.
I agree. I think.
Wait till the food comes for your food, your chicken nuggets. Okay.
4 quarterbacks.
Right downstairs.
New England kept 4 quarterbacks in 2000, but it's a different time now.
Right.
Coach Belichick said he was worried that if he released Tom, somebody was going to sign him.
Yes. And that's exactly what would have happened.
You got to sign, and you would have to sign him to the active. They would sign him to the active roster. So he didn't want to run that risk. So they stashed 4 quarterbacks. But I agree with you in this situation, the way it's currently constructed.
Right.
I don't see a scenario where you keep 4 active quarterbacks.
Right.
Now you might have 2 quarterbacks and one of the practice squad guy, and then let's say for the sake of argument, somebody get nicked, you might bring him up, you might elevate him.
Yeah.
But to have 4 active quarterbacks, and that means you're going to probably have to go without a wide receiver or a swing offensive lineman or a rotational defensive lineman or a cornerback. And those guys are guys that can play special teams. Those are the guys that can play the punt return, kick return. Mm-hmm. Your quarterback's not doing that.
Right.
And so basically, if you keep that many positions, he's only playing one position, where the other guys that I mentioned, the other positions, can play two positions.
Yeah.
So, because normally you're a guy that can play the guard, he can play the tackle if need be. He can play the D tackle, he can play the D end, but he can also be on field goal block, things of that nature.
Well,
Wide receiver.
Hold on, we talk about we don't know who they're gonna take. Hell, let's play goddamn devil's advocate then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play devil's advocate. Haslam already said what he got to say. Andrew Berry knows that he's a genius in being able to get Shedeur in the 5th round.
Yeah.
You Stefanski, who you want?
Whoever Haslam want.
Ooh. Damn. You for real?
Yeah.
Wait, as
let me ask you a question.
As a head coach, you're going to choose just because of whatever personal vendetta Haslam may have to say some of the things he said. You're going to put your job on the line for somebody you know isn't better than the person that he doesn't want.
If that man said that, let me ask you a question. When you got did you ever get a physical copy of your check, or was your money always direct deposited?
Direct deposit, but I got I went upstairs and always got.
I tell you what, when you went to OTAs and you got those, were those deposited? Because last I checked, when I got my check, it always say the Denver Broncos Football Club.
Right.
And that thing to the left, it said Pat D. Bowling.
Okay.
That thing said the Cleveland Browns Football Club.
Right.
Probably Jimmy and D. Haslam. Now, you want to ask me that again? Which one do I want?
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. You know
okay.
The fact that I sat here and forgot the person that said what he said in the position of power that they were in, my bad. You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, maybe that's the problem. You know, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
With my lack of knowledge and knowing Mr. Haslam like that, how long has he been?
He brought it from the learners. I think he brought it from he's been there probably 15 years, Ash? I think he's on the Browns for about 15 years. He's on it for a minute.
Okay. So he's been there 15 years.
At least. At bare minimum.
15 years later, they're still looking for a what?
QB.
Okay. But we supposed to take it? Okay. Don't worry about it. You're right.
13 years.
You're right.
So he's been there since 2012.
Okay.
From the Lerner family, right? Yeah.
But we supposed to take his word. Okay.
Well, Ocho, I mean, in the Lemony Snicket series, a series of unfortunate events happened. You know, they thought they had their quarterback. I went to the movie with Jim Carrey. My daughter, she's read it. She read the whole series. That's what she got for Christmas one year. They thought they had their quarterback, but it was a series of unfortunate events that, you know, shoulder, Achilles, and things of that nature. But it's not easy. It's not easy finding a quarterback. It might be the hardest thing to do in professional sports.
It is. It is. I think, you know what? Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Can I say something real quick? I'm going to give you the 3 hardest things in life to do. Hey, chat, y'all write this down too, chat. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to grab a pen. The 3 hardest things in life to do. Number 1 is an NFL team finding a quarterback that can be a franchise quarterback for 10 years or more. Okay, that's 1. Number 2, trying to hit a baseball coming at you 95 miles an hour on a consistent basis. That's 2.
Okay.
3, try keeping a woman happy long term outside of the honeymoon phase.
I knew you was gonna say that last one.
Listen, them the 3 hardest things to do in life. Now you got some couples, you know, they be 15. Oh, we've been doing this 15, 17 years. Yeah, pretending. You ain't fooling me. You smile for the picture, and behind closed doors, you're arguing. I can't stand you. Don't get me started. Why? Listen, I sat next to a married couple today. They've been married 32 years. So I was nosy.
You had to ask them how y'all been together that long.
I had to be nosy. I say, well, out of the 32 years you've been married, how many of those years have y'all been happy? You want to know how many of those years she's been happy? Or they've been happy together?
How many?
The first 3.
I don't think any couple can say they've been happy. Their days. If a couple tell you they've been married 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, that they've been happy all the year, no, they're days. Now, there are more days that I'm happy than I'm sad or disappointed. I think.
Yeah. But see, they got in depth. I just don't have that kind of time because I don't want to switch topics to be on football. I was just using that analogy and just bringing in context to it.
Yes.
A couple 30, and he said the husband said to me and the wife they were in agreement, and I was enjoying it. It was like I was their therapist. And they said the honeymoon phase lasted for 3 years in the marriage, and after that we have just been. I forgot the word she used. She used the word when you just, gosh, I forgot what word she used.
Working, cohabitating.
Yeah, cohabit. That's the word. We're just cohabitating, and I don't want to start over, and I refuse to deal with anyone else. So and it's lasted 32 years. I'm like, well, goddamn. Well, congratulations to y'all. But can I tell you what I got from that?
What?
I don't care, because I'm getting married anyway.
I think the thing is, Ocho, and you see this a lot. I mean, you see a lot of couples do this. The kids get out of high school, the kids graduate college. What they do? They split. They go to separate ways.
Oh,
because sometimes they look at it like, well, we ain't really got anything else to be together for. Now the kid's grown.
Hey, you think people stay together?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
What?
Uh-huh.
Hey, you're not talking, not our people. You talk about the other side.
Sometimes our people even stay together. No. But I'm saying, yes, people stay together for kids. Yeah.
Hey.
Sometimes it's easier to stay together because you can pool your money together. It's going to be much harder apart. You see this a lot in the professional settings.
Right.
What women will tolerate in a professional setting when the money's good.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, come on. I mean, the longer the money no, wait. Hey, baby, what you doing? Hold on, I'll plug it up for you. Hold on, she done unplugged my turn my lights off. The longer the money, the longer the leash. It's always been that way. And if you, depending on how serious it is, the longer you're with you, and if you happen to marry him, and then they're, no, you good. What you crying for? Oh my goodness. No, you good. I'm gonna plug it up. The longer you with them and they ready to leave, as long as they taking something with them, they're taking something with them. They're not leaving without it, not without that lifestyle. Yeah, I mean, you know how it goes. The game is the game. It's always been a game. Yeah. You got to learn how to play it, man. That's all. Come on. You want to charge it?
So,
all right, come on.
Shedeur, week 1, 14 of 23. He had 157 total yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Dillon Gabriel, week 2, 13 of 18, 144 total yards, 0 for 2, 0 touchdowns, 2 turnovers, a pick 6, and a fumble that was credited to him. So, and after the game, Stefanski he refused to I'm not doing this evaluation. Well, who played this or who did better than that? We'll go back, we'll look at the film, and we'll do our proper evaluation. And we'll, it'll be interesting to see, Chad, when they hit the field on Monday or Tuesday, when they back at a regular practice, what is the sequence? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the slot? Where are they slotted? Where are the quarterbacks slotted? Maybe that tells us something. Maybe that tells us nothing. We don't know. Who starts week 3? How much playing time do they get? Does he get in week 3? It's going to be very, very interesting to see their eval, their evaluation from week 1 to week 2. I'm sure there are some things both guys did extremely, really well. Some things they would like to have back. I'm sure the coaches will, give them a rundown of what they would like to have seen them do, what they'd like to see them do better. But overall, I think both guys played extremely well and should feel proud of the performance that they gave.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. I wouldn't want to be Browns personnel. I wouldn't want to be Stefanski. Because listen, depending on who they pick and who they choose, the backlash that they're going to get is going to be crazy.
Right.
It's going to be crazy.
I'm not sure Stefanski has any control over the final 53.
Well, honestly, how is the head coach not going to have control over who he's going to put out there on the field? And he's the one got to coach them.
Easy. You think Brian Schottenheimer had control of the final 53 in Dallas?
Oh, what?
You think McCarthy got?
That's a different circus. That's a different circus.
Are we
trying to win? Are we trying to win? There's a difference.
You have to come in with. You have to be Andy Reid to get that. Mike Tomlin. You got to put some year. Unless you're highly sought after.
Right.
Now, yeah. Sean McVay.
Yes.
Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, for sure.
So you're naming all the coaches. They're allowed to pick the players they want because they're successful. Do you know why they're successful? Because of the players that they have.
They're successful because ownership let them stay out of their business.
Okay, I got you. Go. That's your food. That's your food.
Jim Harbaugh.
Right. Oh yeah, he's another one. They're consistent winners, no matter where they are.
He came so sought after, so you have to give up something besides money in order to entice him to leave the University of Michigan. Ben Johnson came highly touted. He was offensive coordinator for the Lions, the Bears. You got to give him something to get him to leave besides money. And so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this thing shapes up for the Cleveland Browns. Ocho, Anthony Richardson Sr. saw his most extensive preseason action yet after sustaining a dislocated finger in Week 1 against the Ravens. Richardson completed 6 of 11 passes for 73 yards, but his numbers were undermined by penalties. He started 5 of 6 for 64 yards, leading a 90-yard touchdown drive with crisp passes. Offensive penalties derailed the next 2 possessions, including negating a 38-yard completion. Daniel Jones started the game and led a field goal drive, completing 7 of 11 for 101 yards. Colts head coach Shane Steichen strongly suggested after the game that a decision is imminent in his team's month-long quarterback battle. I've seen, obviously, 3 weeks of it, so I like to have a decision here shortly. I'm very close. I'll say that. I'm very, very close. Ocho? Who's Week 1 starter?
I mean, honestly, the way it's looking, it's Daniel Jones. It's Daniel Jones. I think even if Anthony Richardson's finger hadn't gotten hurt, I think that's what they wanted to go with all along anyway. I think there have been issues there with him the first 2 years. Obviously, they haven't seen the improvement necessary, especially with year 3 always being the make or break year.
Yes.
Any improvement? I'm assuming so, especially with the way that the coach is talking. I don't like it. Then you sign Daniel Jones, 1 year, $14 million. That much 1 year? They definitely were going in the other direction, regardless of what Anthony Richardson would have done in camp or what he would have done in the game. Like, how much better are you going to be from the first 2 years coming into the third?
Yeah, I agree with you.
There's only so much work. I mean, it's not going to be a miracle. You look a certain way year 1, you look a certain way year 2, and then all of a sudden year 3, you're going to come back and just be, oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that's what they were expecting. They were expecting a monumental jump because Ocho, you in your 3rd year in the system.
Right. Okay. Understandable.
And he got hit in the face with a blitz that he should have got hit in the face with as a rookie, not as a third-year vet.
3rd year. Okay, right.
And so, look, like I said, Ocho, we're not there. Chad, if I was there and observing practice, I'd be able to tell you who I think should be the starting quarterback. But unfortunately, all the thing I can do is base it on what we've seen thus far. And look, and I don't think it's it's a situation where like, this is etched in stone. I don't think it's one of those situations. But I think it's a situation where, like you said, at some point in time, you're going to have to give one of these guys the majority of the reps, Ocho. You can't keep splitting 50-50.
But you already know where they're going. You know the game they're playing. You knew the game they were playing when they brought Daniel Jones in for that amount of money. For that amount of money on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
I already knew the game they were playing. What, baby?
Papa.
You want Papa? Okay, I'm gonna call Papa for you.
So you got Daniel Jones. It's interesting. Chad, y'all think it's gonna be Daniel Jones, or y'all think it's gonna be Anthony Richardson Sr.? It's not like either one of the guys just blowing you away. I mean,
and where you upstairs? Yeah. She's all right. I'm gonna just come to 14-17. 14-17.
Pulling it up.
All right.
I want to see.
All right, Papa coming to get you. Because you're not letting Daddy work. Daddy working.
I don't get to see Daddy that much to begin with, so I don't care about you working. Nah, that's what I think about you working. Who did? Here it is.
Papa coming, okay?
They played the Packers today.
Hey,
go ahead, Ocho.
Were you able to watch all the games?
No.
Yeah. They need to put the games on one channel.
Well, first of all, Ocho, it's the preseason. So basically, you're going to get only the you'll be able to watch the local game.
Right.
But I guess they got it. They're going to have it fixed where you'll be able to once you pay all that money. It's going to cost you about $2,000 to watch all the games.
That much?
And, yeah, you got to get every streaming service.
Everything is on one service now. Right? Or am I tripping? I thought that was the whole point.
You tripping.
Oh man. I'm excited, bro.
So Daniel Jones started the game, huh? Or Anthony Richardson started the game.
I think Daniel Jones did start. Hey,
was 7 of 11 for 101 yards. Anthony Richardson was 6 of 11 for 73 yards. I think that's Riley Leonard, 7 of 12 for 64 yards. Daniel Jones started. He started game 2. Anthony Richardson started game 1. Okay.
So they went back and forth to make sure each person got the opportunity.
And he says, he says, I've seen obviously 3 weeks of it. So I like to have a decision here shortly, and I'm very close. I'll say that. I'm very close. I think he's seen enough.
Damn.
I think he has his mind made up that who he wants to start.
Right.
I'm leaning towards you. Why bring a guy in to make $14 million and to have him to be the backup?
Yeah. Totally.
It's not like Daniel Jones had his pick of choices where he goes. I mean, not for that kind of money.
No, absolutely not. But that lets you know how in dire need of a quarterback that the Colts were.
Yes.
You saw what you saw. You saw what you saw in New York, and say, you know what, we're gonna bring you in to compete because we don't think our quarterback going into year 3 has figured it out just yet. But hell, you didn't figure it out when you were in New York. But we think you're gonna come here, and all of a sudden something's supposed to change.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 wrongs don't make it right.
Twofolds. I think they really want, because if they bring a quarterback in for $1 million, let's just say for the sake of argument, Ocho, they bring a backup in and they're going to pay him $4 million. You're not going to take that serious. Man, I ain't going on no bench for no guy making 14 for $4 million. You
14?
bring a guy in making 14.
14.
Now you know they serious.
14 ain't sitting on no bench. I can tell you that. 14 is not sitting on no bench. They talk about quarterback controversy. They talk about quarterback battle. There is no quarterback battle if the quarterback coming from another team makes that kind of money on a 1-year deal.
He probably making more than Anthony Richardson this year. What's Anthony Richardson base salary this year?
He's only in his 3rd year. Unc, it's not that much.
Yeah, because he got his contract is fully guaranteed, but
Right.
he got probably the most of his money in the signing bonus. So he probably got $25 million in the signing bonus, Ocho. So Anthony Richardson probably making what, $8 million this year? Right. $4 million? He's making 3.8. So one guy making 3.8 million, the other guy making 14 million. Do you think they're gonna put the guy that's making 14 million on the bench?
No. You know what? I don't like though.
Hold on, is his money guaranteed? Did they guarantee his money? No. Jones. Yo, Anthony Richardson got 34 million guaranteed. His money guaranteed. He got 22 million assigned, so he gonna get that final 12.
You know what? I'm mad because Anthony Richardson is supposed to be like Josh Allen.
Ocho.
Let me get this out.
Go ahead.
Anthony Richardson is supposed to be like Josh Allen. Anthony Richardson is supposed to be like our new version of Cam Newton.
Yes.
Like that's the kind of potential and like I don't know at what point what went wrong or what's happened if he's not focused, if he's not locked in. After this year, Anthony Richardson is supposed to be going to the table for one of those $250, $300 million deals.
Yes, I agree.
After this year. That is what I saw in him coming out of Florida. Based on the eye test and what I'm looking at. All the intangibles, does everything right, except
I didn't see that
on the field.
I was shocked that he moved up the draft boards. But see, Ocho, go back and watch the tape.
Right.
You see what happened? Now you see how some people watch tape,
right?
And then somebody go by the combine. If you look at if you didn't know anything about him and all you did was watch the combine, you'll understand. Now go back and watch his tape at Florida.
Hey, well, yeah, you did tell me that. You did tell me that.
Go back and watch his tape.
You did tell me that. But
those measurables were so hard to pass up, though, Ocho. Yeah. 6'4", 245, running 4.4, can throw the ball 80 yards.
Which is what I said. With the measurables, you take the measurables, right? The reason that they went up to go grab him in the draft. And if the measurables put up with the play on the field, after this year 3 season, they coming to see you. You finna tear the house down.
I agree.
You finna tear the house down.
I agree.
That's how I'm visualizing it, and I can't believe, I don't know at what point. And if you don't get it here, and if you get beat out by brother Daniel Jones,
yeah,
then a day like that, like in what I'm visualizing, if I was Anthony Richardson, it's not happening. It's not happening.
They would never. They're not bringing Daniel Jones in. Because I'm gonna do it. You do everything. You do what you're supposed to do. You're not the last in and the first out. So yeah, that's it. That's in a bad message there, Ocho.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You think maybe his focus is somewhere else and not just?
Don't start me like I don't know enough about it. I don't know enough about it. I don't.
I like young bull, man. I like young bull. I hope things work out for him over there, man.
The Titans beat the Falcons 23-20. Cam Ward finishes 2 of 7 for 42 yards. Should have had one more completion. He should have been 3 of 7 at the bare minimum, Ocho.
Van Jefferson.
But what from what you saw, what did you like about what you saw from Cam Ward?
I mean, listen, a continuation of what he did the first preseason game. Obviously, he was only 2 for 7, but there was a drop Van Jefferson on that over route that he should have had. That was a beautiful throw. I seen a lot of people. seen a lot of people in the comments when I mentioned the throw, being that it was overthrown. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's a catchable ball. For a
not only
professional receiver,
that's a very catchable ball, and it was a dime. Outside of that, a few drops. He had a few drops, but other than that, it was good. It was good. People will look at the stat line and say, it doesn't look the same as opposed to how he did in the first game, but still he was the same, calm, poised, and control everything, and he made good decisions with the ball.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Ocho. My thing when I'm watching is his poise and patience in the pocket, him not getting rattled, and he making the right reads, Unc and Ocho. I think that's the biggest key. You know, I sit back and watch these young guys come into this league, this grown man league, just to see how they adapt and how they are in the pocket, whether it's, Cam Ward or Shedeur. I enjoy watching those guys play, man. They look like they're in for a pretty good season.
Yeah, but I will say too, Unc and Joe,
go ahead.
What we have to be cautious about is it is preseason. These defenses are very, very vanilla, and the quarterbacks haven't got hit yet. I know they're rookies, I know they look polished, based on what we've seen so far. But when you get hit upside the head a few times, and you get the jitters a little bit, will they still be able to have that same calmness, that same relaxedness, that same poise under pressure when you've been hit or sacked a couple times?
You can play fast, but not in a hurry. I think the thing is that you have more time than you think. And a lot of times when rookies come in, they speed themselves up. And it's normally their second year, Joe and Ocho. You heard people say this all the time. All of a sudden, the game slowed down for me.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to have happen. You want the game to slow down. You don't want the game to speed you up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Play fast, but don't play in a hurry. I like Cam Ward's poise. I agree with you, Joe. I like his poise. I thought he was very deliberate. He had some very unfortunate situation where the guy dropped the ball. A professional wide receiver got to make that catch. Now, if you're in high school, you don't make that catch. Okay, fine, bro. But as a professional, a guy that's getting paid to catch the football, those are the type of that's what you're paid for.
Yeah,
that's what you're paid for. You're paid, to make the difficult ones. I mean, hey, you're going to make the routine. You got to make enough of the routine ones, but every once in a while, you got to come down with you got to help your quarterback out. He's not going to always be able to hit you between the numbers.
Right.
And so now this is your opportunity to help him out. But I like what I saw from Cam Ward. I really did. Atlanta fell behind, but Easton Stick. He came in and threw the ball because, Penix Jr. didn't play at all. That's the only thing, Ocho. I was like, damn, they don't let these guys play at all.
Yeah.
And so
Ocho, I couldn't even imagine. Could you imagine standing on the sideline the second preseason game, Ocho, and not even dressed out?
Hey, you know how I am. You heard enough stories about how I was. I'm practicing. Not practicing. I'm playing in the preseason. I don't care. I do not care. Joe, I had my coach every preseason game. I forced Coach Lewis to call timeouts in the preseason, Joe, just to get me out the game. Man, I need these reps. I need to get acclimated to game speed. Game speed. I don't care if we can practice 100 times, Joe. We can practice 100 times. It's different. I wanted my body to get accustomed to that as fast as possible before week 1 came along.
Because you know why, Joe? Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
I think a lot of the guys, especially the top guys who don't really play a lot in the preseason, Unc and Ocho, is it because they take all the reps and snaps in practice and they don't want to overload them into the game?
We don't. We normally break it down, Joe. We normally have 50 to 60 plays practices scripted. And of those 10 plays, so we go, I don't know how y'all did, Ocho, but we did 10 plays.
Yeah.
The starters would probably take 6 to 7 of those snaps. Now, maybe there's maybe a repeat, something didn't go well, and Mike would say, okay, I want to see that again with the starters. But you're going to take at least 7. The starters are going to take at least, at bare minimum, 7 of those reps. And then the other 3 will get divided up, and okay, fine.
Yeah.
But so you're going to get the lion's share of the rep. The reason why it's different, Ocho, is because you got to realize, come game time, your pads are taped down. Now they feel tighter. Yeah. A lot of guys got all their pads in their pants. They're going to feel tighter. So I needed to get accustomed to that because in practice, ain't nobody taping no jerseys.
Right.
No.
We taping our jerseys down. I mean, come game time, them things tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
Hey,
And
look.
go ahead.
And y'all know the fans, they ready to see it. I wanted to see Penix get out there a little bit and spin it, at least for a quarter, Unc and Ocho. But I know he got some high power weapons. He's talked a lot, in this past week about how high powered they are offensively and what he expects out of that Falcons core with that wide receiver core that he has. And I think a lot is going to determine on how quick he can pick up on things and how soon can he adapt to being like one of the top quarterbacks in his league.
All I know is this. If I'm going big game hunting, the first time I fire my weapon, ain't going to want to see that big game. Ooh. I'm going to get some shots off her.
Yeah.
I know y'all don't hunt, so excuse me, but I'm just trying to give you an analogy. You understand what I'm saying. If I'm going big game hunting, the first time I fire that shot is not going to see when I'm looking at something.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to make sure this thing is capable of firing.
Mm-hmm. Right. In case you have to make some adjustments.
Exactly. Maybe my aim, maybe there's some adjustments that I need to make, but I'm not going into the game without having seen these guys do something. And OTAs and mini camps and training camp and joint practices, all that's fine and good.
But that rhythm and timing.
That ain't the game. Even joint practices are different than the actual game. Mm-hmm. Your mindset is different than the actual game.
Absolutely.
And so and like I said, I think my last year, Mike said, hey, you're not going, but I want you to come in and get some work. So I came in, got my 15, 21 10s. He said, hey, just warm up. Hey, get you a good workout in. And that's it for the evening because I want to take a look at these other guys and see what I got. I already know what I got with you 84. Okay, cool. But Ocho, I had them play 3 games. Hell, I played the first game, the second game, the third game. So what the hell is he looking for in the fourth game that I haven't done in the first 3 that he needed to see in game 4? So I get that. But these guys, Ocho, they don't play game 1. They don't play game 2. I'm like, and some of them don't play at all.
Oh, well, the preseason is a lot shorter nowadays, right?
Yeah, it's only 3 games.
It's only 3 games.
And even in the NBA, it's a lot shorter. We used to play at least 10 games. So I think it's a lot shorter, like 5 or 6 games now.
Yeah.
So man, these guys waiting, man. That rhythm and timing, Unc and Ocho, you can't substitute that, bro. Yeah. You can't substitute them game reps, man. You can't substitute that. You can go and practice and run as many drills as you want. It just don't add up.
Nah. No, sir. Woo.
Yeah, but that's the difference now, Ocho. That's not what we have. Ocho, we might have been able to get squeeze a couple of more years, Ocho. I took some hits in preseason.
It was like this?
Hey, I played 14 years. I played in the preseason every year, at least 3 to 4 games.
Yeah.
Hell, Ocho, by you bull jiving, that's 2 seasons.
Hey.
I could have got 16. No, I was good.
No.
I was good.
Yeah.
But I like what I saw with Cam Ward. I think he's going to be fine as long as they can protect him. I like the receivers, but they're going to have, sometimes you got to make tough catches for your quarterback. Sometimes you got to help him out. You ask the quarterback to help you out. Like I would always say, John, just protect me. I'm going to make an attempt, even when I'm going over the middle.
Right.
Give me an opportunity because I want to take the shot in my back, not in my face.
Yeah.
Because if worse come to worse, Ocho, I'm going to jump like this here over the middle and get a shot in the back.
Yeah.
I ain't really trying to do this like this here and get that.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I'll take the shot in the back, Joe. I ain't trying to get that face on. Kind of like what you remember when Anquan Bolden got hit.
Yeah.
Remember that shot he took and he came back. You don't want that shot in the face. You want that shot in the back. So I always tell your quarterback to protect you. Ocho, the Bears beat the Bills 38-0. Today is the first time the Bears fan can see what Caleb Williams can do in Ben Johnson's offense. The opening drive, Williams led on a 7-play, 92-yard drive. Williams completed 5 of 6, 97 yards. 36 of those yards came on a touchdown pass to Olamide Zacchaeus.
Yeah.
Man. I know it's the preseason, Ocho, and I don't want to get too. I don't want to get too far in front of this. But the Bears look good.
Right. Why was I just getting ready to say that? I was getting ready to say the same thing. Listen, I know what Caleb Williams could do. I've seen him at USC. I've seen flashes of him last year without someone like Ben Johnson at the helm to help him develop. Without Ben Johnson's creativity from an offensive standpoint, understanding what he can do and help Caleb get to that next level at the quarterback position. I want to talk about that goddamn Luther Burden. That goddamn Luther Burden, boy, look good, boy. That goddamn rookie at receiver, bro. Luther, I've never met you before, but you look good tonight. Obviously, in the preseason, people say, "Oh, it's preseason. Don't get too high, don't get too low." But you look good, boy. I've been watching the past 2 weeks. This week, I mean, it doesn't matter who's throwing the ball. I'm not sure why he's running with the 2s and the 3s.
What you mean? So he's gonna play in front of Rome Odunze and DJ Moore?
No. I obviously, I mean, 3 receivers.
Okay, Zacchaeus is in the slot.
Ooh, that's they got some decisions to make over there offensively because he looked
now maybe when
good.
they go 5 wide, and you saw they ran a lot of tight ends. Said they had Loveland, they had Cole Kmet. Now he is a multiple set. He is he'll run a lot of different sets. He'll go 2 tight. He'll go 3 wide. He'll go 5 wide. He'll go empty. He'll put his backs out. But this offense looked really. I thought overall, I thought they played well. I thought the defense got after the Bills. I thought the offense moved the ball, whether it was Williams or Bajet. I guess that's how you say his name. He came in with 13 or 22 for 196 and a touchdown. I thought Williams was unbelievable. The opening drive to go 92 yards on 5 or 6 passing. He had 107 yards. They had over 500 yards of offense. And like I said, I don't want to get too far in front of myself, but they look good.
Right.
But they did look good, and they're going to be a lot better because they have a guy that has an offense in mind because you got a quarterback and you need somebody that's imaginative, that has an imagination to put him in position and say, hey, son, I want you to be you. I'm going to put you in the best position possible. The offensive line is much improved. The offensive line is much improved.
Very much.
The Bears look good.
Very much.
Like Chad, y'all, look, I know it's preseason. It's only the second game of preseason. And I really don't want to, get a speeding ticket. But let's just say I'm going forward in the 35. I ain't going 55, 60, but I'm a little over the speed limit. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Bears.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this again. I think I said it on either last night's show or maybe I said it sometime last week. The same teams that are always in contention are going to be in contention this year. Chad, I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say it before the season even gets here. The 2 teams that I think are the dark horses to surprise everybody and make a run and having a playoff appearance, the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. I'm telling you, people might in the chat, you might laugh, let's say, yeah, right, whatever. I'm telling you, watch. And when it happens, don't call me Ochodamus. I just know. I just understand how things are going to play out. I'm excited. I'm excited for the football season, man. Like you don't understand.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Excited.
It's right around the corner. We're September 4th? So
yeah, a Thursday night, Dallas and the Eagles.
So we're about 3 weeks away.
Dallas and the
Well, we're 2 weeks from 2 weeks from Thursday, right? So 2 weeks from Thursday.
Okay, that's not bad. What the hell are we supposed to do in between that time?
We'll find something to talk about. We'll talk about you scored 0 points in the Big 3 celebrity game. That's a whole show by itself.
I mean, it is a whole show by itself. I got to see if I scored 0 and we lost. But the point of a team game is to win.
First of all, you can't score 0.
I mean, you can score whatever you want.
You had 0. You know, if you score, that means you put something on the board. I ain't scored no touchdowns.
Listen, you understand it. Listen. There are so many other aspects to my game outside of just scoring because we already had 2 prolific scorers on the court. So what did I do? My defensive presence. Hey, I was like this. I'm talking about they couldn't even get by me. And then I had them messing up, turning the ball over. You should have saw me, You should have been courtside, man. Why you didn't make Gilly
turn it over?
He did.
Gilly had 21 and 13.
Hold on. I made Gilly turn it over twice. Turn the ball over twice. They're playing defense. And they tried to pick. Man, I squeezed right through the pick like Michael Jackson. Went right through the pick. No, sir. I got skinny real quick, I got skinny real quick. No, where you going?
You fought over the screen?
No, I ain't even
fought through
it. I wouldn't bowl it. Yeah, I went right through it. I got skinny, so it didn't work. Yeah, but man, listen, man. Listen. So many other aspects of my game was on point where I didn't even need to be a scorer. That's how great I am.
Right.
That's how great I am.
I think in watching the Bears, I think Eberflus and his system or whomever he had coaching Caleb Williams, this is the best.
Right.
This is the best we've seen the Bears offense look. Chicago scored 0 touchdowns on its opening possessions last year. So in 17 games, they had 0 touchdowns on opening possessions. And like I said, I understand this is a preseason game. They had the most drives ending in punts. They were dead last in total offense. So look, you can't go nowhere but
Whoa. The Bears were dead last in total offense last year?
Yes, 32.
I like them to finish in the top 10. I like them to finish in the top 10 with all them goddamn weapons.
Yeah, they got some weapons. They had two. I mean, they had 100. They had 43 carries. And the thing is that I like about him that he'll run it and he'll throw it. They had 39 pass attempts. They had 43 rush attempts. First of all, that's a lot of damn plays, even for a preseason.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way.
But it's the Bills' fault. It's the Bills' fault. Too many goddamn 3 and outs.
Mm-hmm. Trubisky, Mike White. Frank Gore Jr. looked good. He had a fumble, but he reminds you of his dad.
You got to have that thing high and tight, man. Especially when that traffic.
He ain't said, he ain't see him coming. He saw the guy from the side, and that guy just pulled it out.
Side.
But
little peanut punt.
And they are in a tough division. That is a very tough division that the Bears are in. You got Green Bay. You got Detroit. You got Minnesota. So you got to get better. You don't have no choice.
One thing you have to get better on is putting up points.
Oh, you got to score.
Because every other team you just named, they putting up points. And I'm not talking about field goals either.
But it's going to be interesting to see what Detroit is without Ben Johnson.
Well, hey, wait a minute, Unc. You got to understand. Even without Ben Johnson there, the same players are still there. So I think even with the creativity, regardless if the creativity isn't there, the plays that are called, they still have players that can go get it. Jamison Williams.
Yeah.
Williams. Oh, God. Why I'm talking so fast? Slow down, Ocho. Slow down. J-Mo can go get it. Amon-Ra St. Brown can go get it. Jameer, you know what you get from David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs, because I think regardless of who's calling the plays, the play calling job is that easy because of the elite talent at his disposal to be able to use.
Well, if it was that easy, so why wasn't Chicago any better than what they were? If all it was about players, because they got the same players.
Whoa. There's no Amon-Ra St. Brown.
But we said they look good. Did we not say the Bears look good? Now, what player that we said looked good that wasn't there last year? You told me it's the player. It doesn't matter who the play caller is. So it shouldn't matter that Eberflus was there or whomever the play caller was.
Oh, I'm speaking specifically on personnel and skill set.
Caleb Williams, was he not the quarterback?
Let's please. No, you're not.
I'm understanding what you're saying.
Well, I'm going by position.
I tell you what. How about this here?
Who has the better players? And I mean no disrespect to what the Bears have. I'm just saying.
Take the Bears aside. We're gonna deal with the Bears.
It's levels, right?
I give you another example. What happened to the Eagles when they lost both of their coordinators after going to the Super Bowl? They had the same players. Jalen Hurts was there. A.J. Brown was there. Devontae Smith was there. Right. What happened the next season? Did they look the same? It's not a trick question.
Hold on, I know it's not a trick question, but I'm
okay. Well, go ahead.
I'm trying to think. When they went
to the Super Bowl, they lost. They lost both coordinators, the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinators. The same players were there. Did they look?
Oh, wait, hey, is that the year where the defense couldn't tackle a soul?
You said it didn't matter.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, no, why you gonna put me in there?
He's making 2 different points because the Eagles' problem was their defense. They wouldn't tackle no guy.
What about their offense?
And Hey, to that point, it looked like they was doing it on goddamn purpose.
What about the offense? How'd the offense look?
They was all right.
Jalen Hurts had more turnover in the first half of the season than he had the entire season the year before. But you say they look the same.
Oh no, but you can't wait. Hold on, whoa. You can't blame the offensive woes on the individual player on the person calling.
I'm asking you, did their offense look the same as the offense that went to the Super Bowl? Did their defense look the same as the defense that led them to the Super Bowl? That's all I'm asking.
No, but listen. I tell you what. I love the points you're trying to make, but I know the makeup of the Detroit Lions offense, that they're still going to look to par regardless of whether Ben Johnson is there or not because of what they.
What about defense? They lost AG too, though.
Ooh, that's nice. They still got Brian Branch. They still got Aiden Hutchinson.
He's back.
Yeah, he back. They got one more dog over there.
Arnold.
I'm losing.
Are you talking about Kerry Joseph?
Yes, the safety, Kerry Joseph. Hell, he had what? 10,
I think he had 8 or 9 picks.
8 interceptions. Terry Arnold.
He got to keep his hands to himself.
Why would they just get ready to say just had? That's it. I think they're gonna be right on both sides of the ball. I know one thing, they're gonna put some points up.
Yeah, it's always. Sometimes you have sometimes it takes a team a year to adjust.
Yeah, right.
Because Ben has been there so long. I mean, he's been there what 4 or 5 years. I mean, that's the only person that Jerry Goff has had in his ear since he's been in Detroit. AG, he's been to DC for what 3 years there. So it's
very good.
They're an extremely talented ball club. They're one of the favorites, along with the Eagles, Detroit, the Packers, the Niners, Tampa.
Hey, hold on. I got a question, huh? You just said the Niners. You think the Niners still gonna look the same? No,
they got Robert. They got Robert. They got Robert Saleh back. Debo didn't give him anything last year. Ocho. He didn't give him anything last year. But here's the thing: they also get. Let's just say they get a healthy Christian McCaffrey back.
Ooh.
Now it's going to be interesting to see how healthy Brandon Ayuk is and how soon. Because sometimes, Ocho, it's the year after it's the following year, not the season right after the surgery. It's the year after.
Right.
So we'll see how soon. But they still got an outstanding offensive line. Big Trent. Let's see how healthy he is. Can he get back to being Trent Williams? Kittle is still a top tight end in the league.
Absolutely.
Purdy. Now, they did lose some guys. Dre Greenlaw, Ward. They lost some guys. Hafanga. They've lost some guys on the defensive side. But Robert Saleh is back. That defense wasn't the same without Robert Saleh.
Hey, did they ever fix receiver? Juwan Jennings.
No, I haven't heard anything else about it. I haven't heard anything else about it.
Yeah, he's nice for the work he put in and stepping up when Ayuk went down and when Debo was hurt and injured. Yeah. He made some really, really good plays and made sure they didn't miss a beat offensively. Yeah. I hope they reward him before the season starts.
Yeah, it's kind of Ocho, kind of like the situation that Cam Hayward is in. Because remember, they tore up Cam Hayward, gave him a 2-year deal. And then, he played well and said, well, I can't see myself playing on this number because other guys, he saw other defensive players get pay raises.
Get their money.
Sometimes the worst thing you can do is base your worth on what somebody else got.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh, I don't know. They used to do it. I don't know if they still did it when you was there. You remember they used to pass the thing around, the sheet around, all the receivers.
Uh-huh.
They had all the highest paid because you were a receiver, so you saw what everybody else made. You like, he making that. Plus, you got all the guys on your own team, plus every receiver, what they're making. Right. Oh, man, that thing come out there. Hey, I get that thing. I be looking at somebody's team and like, you make that? And you giving us that?
How about them boys tonight?
Boy, y'all defense steals some trash.
Wait a minute now. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Now we look very bad on the first two drives that the Commanders had the ball.
They took their starters out.
But we look better from that point on. Let's be optimistic. Let's be optimistic about the situation.
Ocho, did you see how they ran down the field on y'all?
Yeah.
I
I can tell you who blew the assignment.
Who blew the assignment?
The Mike backer. The
He
Mike
didn't
backer.
scrape over the top.
He
went underneath.
He's scraping underneath. You knowing you can't get there underneath and all
He
that.
tried to shoot the gap out. He tried to pull a Ray Lewis on him.
What are we doing? What are we doing? And they did it twice. Did it twice. And the guy bounced right outside and he gone.
We had a conversation last night. I said, Ocho, I want to see their backs, and it'll give us a better understanding why Brian Robinson Jr. is on the trade block. Well, we see why he's on the trade block. We saw those two backs from Washington. Now it makes sense. I don't know how much you can speak for yourself, but it makes a ton of sense to me.
It does make sense, but obviously Brian Robinson, we've seen what he can do, and I just saw some reports. Obviously, doing my little homework, talking about he runs a little bit timid, not hitting the hole, and just stuff like that. I'm not sure if the injury history is probably a cause of that, but obviously they like the young bulls, especially Bill. He doesn't want to be called Jacob. His name is Bill. Bill.
Hold on.
He got three.
Rodriguez?
No, the other one.
Koski. Cause what's his full name? The one that Jaden Daniels got the ball back for?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
He said he want to be called Bill. I'm gonna call him Bill.
Okay.
Yeah,
good. 30 rush attempts, Ocho, for 185 yards and 2 touchdowns. You look at it, the two top guys, 17 rushes between the two of them for 108 yards. And y'all got look, Lovu, everybody in the stadium, everybody at home knew the Bengals were not going to snap that ball at the 38-yard line on 4th and 3, except you.
Yeah.
And you jumped off sides. Everybody, nobody. When they start doing all that motion, when they bring the guy outside, they bring him to the backfield, then they sprint him out there. They're not running no play, bro. They're trying to get you to jump off sides, and you did it.
Yeah.
I get, Ocho, we get New England, the Eagles last year. Remember on the goal line, and he jumped off sides like 4 or 5 times in a row, and the officials say, if you keep doing this, we're just going to award them the score. I get, okay, fine. They're going to score the tush push. They're going to score anyway. But in a situation like this, these kind of plays will get you beat. Yeah. Guess what? Guess what happened, Ocho? Didn't they go right down the field and score a touchdown?
Yes, we did. I want to talk about how good our offense looked, except that second series. That second series with Joe Burrow and the number twos.
Yeah. I don't know why he did that. Joe know better.
He pulled back all the running and scrambling.
Throw that thing away, Joe, because you don't want to take any unnecessary hit.
Unnecessary punishment. Yeah.
Outside. And then he got bailed out again because Brown got beat, and Wise just happened to horse collar him. They're going to have to do a better job of protecting Joe. But, Ocho, your offense has to look good because that's where all your money is. So wherever your money is, that's the side of the football you're really going to have to win on.
Yeah, most definitely.
Look at the Broncos when we played in the 90s, TD, myself, John, Zim, Rod.
Yeah.
So that's where the money was. So that's where we had to be. That's where we had to be.
Yeah.
So I thought your offense, Joe was what? 9 of 14, 62 yards. Jake Browning came in. But Jake Browning, he plays well. When asked and given the opportunity, Ocho, he plays well. 16 of 25, 159, 2 touchdowns. Desmond Ridder came in there, threw 1 pass. He was 1-1 for 7 yards. And they were going down the field again, and then Josh Johnson threw a horrible interception.
Yeah. Old Josh, boy, that's my dog there, man. Good to see Josh. Good to see Josh still out there, man, working and working and working. I like it.
Hey, he don't collect. He collect his own jerseys. Hey, he ain't got no other player. He ain't got no other player jersey. You trade jerseys. I just collect my own. He got my 14.
I think he's been on 16 of the 32 teams. 16 of the 32.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like it.
So if he ever want to coach, he knows somebody somewhere.
Hey, absolutely. And listen, when you play that long at that position, they will definitely give you a job.
Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. All right, guys, joining us in the chat right now is the New York Giants running back. Last season as a rookie, he ran 192 times, 839 yards, 5 TDs, and he's back. Tyrone Tracy Jr. What's up, bro?
What's happening? What's good, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm gonna call you TT. I'm gonna call you TT because I feel like
appreciate that, man.
That's what they call you? You want to be called TT?
TT, Trace, TTJ,
Okay.
you can call me, man. Don't call me Tracy. Don't call me Tracy. I can't.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. So TT, I have a question. My first question is, how is training camp going so far? How your legs holding up? And have you hit that wall yet? Have you hit that training camp wall yet?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. They've been taking care of us, to be honest. Like he been doing a good job making sure that we putting in work, but then also giving us a bone, here and there, making sure, off days, we taking care of, the recovery aspect of everything. But I'm good. Camp been good. Everything been good. The vibes in the locker room is high. Obviously you got new faces in the locker room, so everything been smooth.
Yeah. So hold on.
Go ahead, Ocho.
I'm feeling good tonight, but I'm finna talk. But listen, I got one more question. Your rookie season, season, 5 touchdowns, 900 some yards on however many carries it was. I know you set goals for yourself. You have team goals, but obviously as players going into a season, you have personal goals as well. What will your personal goals be, if it's okay with you sharing it with us tonight?
Yeah.
Your personal goals for the season.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, so my personal goals is first and foremost, you got to win. Cause I feel like if you don't win, nothing else matters. So, but obviously, I want to do way better than I did last year. Last year was really just obviously my first year in the league. Welcome to the league, all that stuff. But now I feel more confident. I feel like I got the energy behind me, but I also got the trust behind me as well from the coaching staff and my teammates to go out there and play well. I want 1,500 yards. I want 10 tuds. I want to be one of the running backs that people talk about. This is the stuff I pray for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for me to say it in front of you guys, but then also say it to myself each and every day. That's something that you need to say. The power of life and death lies within the tongue. So I got to continue to speak life into my situation for each and every person I'm around. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I'm moving right now.
I like that.
Speaking into existence. Ocho and I were just talking about practice fights when you have scrimmages, joint practice scrimmages.
Yeah.
And there was a little scuffle yesterday. What popped off with you and Will McDonough?
They don't really pop off, man. Y'all been there. Y'all been there.
Yeah.
You know how camp get. It's high competition.
Yeah.
It's the best against the best. You know what I'm saying? I had a good little run. He was just finishing the play, and my offensive line didn't like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really what happened. He threw me to the ground. My offensive line didn't like. They had my back.
Yeah.
It really wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing crazy, man. We seen worse. Y'all probably seen worse too.
Yeah. Hey,
let me ask you this.
Oh, go ahead.
Did Brian Blake? Because Ocho and I was just talking. Okay, when you have a joint practice, okay, coaches go over, look, 9-on-7 is going to be solid thuds. We're not taking anybody to the ground, but there's going to be some thudding going on, okay? In 7A and team, they're not going to take you to the ground, but it's going to be some collisions. So just expect it. So you go in with a mindset, okay, this is what it's going to be, X, Y, and Z. I'm good with that. I'm prepared. It's when you do something extra because your coach had a conversation with our coach. And this is what they agreed to. Now, when you step outside of that scope, I got to check you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what happened, to be honest with you. Dude. Yeah. They told me, Coach Dave came to me personally. He was like, yo, we know it's tag off, but just be prepared in between the tackle box.
Yeah.
To hit you. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm cool with that. In between the tackle box, that's 10 yards. You know what I'm saying? They going to hit you. Okay, cool. But this happened, I'm about to go score. So we 15 yards down the line of scrimmage. Like I'm running. So that's really why, the scuffling started, just because like that wasn't the rules. The rules is in between the line of scrimmage, boom, you get 15 yards, you can hit. But other than that, like, let me finish my run, because I'm just trying to do my job, you know what I'm saying, finish off a run. But, like I said, man, people had my back and they didn't like that. That's all.
Yeah, that's dope. Hey, Jaxson Dart.
Oh, man, yeah, I knew you was going there.
Yeah.
One of y'all was gonna go there, but I knew one of y'all was gonna go there.
But listen. I'm asking. My question is Malik Neighbors having a very, 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 very good year last year, and I view him, and Malik Neighbors has the talent to be in the top 5 conversation. We talk about receivers, in the NFL.
Yeah.
How is Jaxson Dart looking so far as being able to understand the offense, being in command of the offense, and understanding like this is the chance that I can be the future for the next decade for this team?
Yeah. Did you watch that last game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they were 3 quarterbacks that looked really good because we didn't know what we were going to get from them. Jaxson Dart was one of them. The other, Shedeur Sanders, and there was one more.
Jameis played. All 4 of them played. Russell started it. He kicked it off to Jameis, then Dart, and then the other guy finished it up.
Yeah, but the small sample size we saw from Jaxson Dart, it looked good. He looked very calm. He looked
very good, very calm.
Most of the time, rookie quarterbacks, when that pressure and those lights are on, they get happy feet. They rattled. Their technique is like they rush the ball, but he looked really good.
Nah, he did. I mean, to be honest with you, it ain't really nothing crazy. He did out there. He do that stuff every day in practice. To be honest with you, like that's just how all the good players that you're around, the great players you're around, they all do that stuff every single day. So it's not like a surprise when they do it on Sundays or Saturdays or whatever. So like, yeah, I mean, I feel like he has the potential to be a really good quarterback.
Right.
That he's taking everything to his game to another level, to be honest. When he first got there, obviously it's a lot of information going in, but now like you can see that he's settled down, like, and
dialed in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he dialed in now. Like you can see some of that college Jaxson Dart come out of him because of how calm and relaxed he is in the game, and like he's just out there hooping now. He ain't thinking. He's just out there playing.
That's the funny thing. When you get to a point, regardless of what position you play, receiver, running back, especially the quarterback position, because you have so much on your plate and at the table coming to the line of scrimmage. But when you know everything and what everybody's doing around you, and you're comfortable, and you add comfortability with confidence, it's a done deal. The game starts to slow down to you. And when the game starts to slow down to you, you start to look like some of the better quarterbacks in the NFL that do it consistently, which is key, week to week. I got one more question before you go. I'm feeling good.
Go ahead. Hey, man, I got questions for y'all too.
Please tell me, what is it like to be around Jameis crazy-ass Winston in the locker room? I just need one good Jameis Winston story, please. Hey, he's funny, man.
Have y'all been around him?
Yeah, for short spurts in New Orleans, but I would, but every day, no, that would be a joy.
I ain't gonna lie, like what y'all see online and on Instagram and all these clips y'all see is really like that. Like I promise you, like I have a million stories. Like I've only known the man for about 5 months now.
Right.
Like, he does crazy stuff every day, like every day. Like he does something crazy. Like I'll tell you this one story. We had a UFC fighter come to our practice, and she gave him some gloves, like signed them and everything. Jameis comes in a locker room and starts like doing UFC like kicks and fights with the gloves on. Like he's really trying to fight people in the locker room. Like gloves showing us how his kicks and everything. Like I promise you, like he is like, I thought I was an outgoing person until like I met him. Like he's like literally one of one. Like he's a great person. He's a very down to earth guy.
Yeah, cool as hell. That's dope.
That's kind of where I was going, because I wanted to know the difference between the personalities between Russ and because if you look at them, the personalities are very, very different, but they're both very religious men. Seem to be very approach their business, go about the work, the task at hand, and get the job done. What would you say it would be the biggest differences between Russ' personality and Jameis's personality?
That's a good question. I would probably say Jameis goes about his business more fluid, I guess you can say. Russ is more like not really strict, but he just has a certain way of doing things.
Right.
Jameis is more like goofy, like he is business, but like he also understands that like, you know, you have to
have fun while doing it.
You have to have fun while doing it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, Russ has fun, but like Russ is like on a certain path. Like he does stuff a certain way, and like I don't know how to explain. He's not strict. He's not strict, but he expects things to look a certain way.
Very disciplined. Very structured.
Yes. The funny thing about it, if I was to give an analogy in comparison to the two, it's like watching Fresh Prince and watching Will Smith and watching Carlton.
Yes. Yeah.
I see Russell Wilson as Carlton in a sense, very serious, very business oriented. You know, he can have fun when necessary. And I see Jameis Winston as Will Smith, you know, in the character comparison to the two.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, they both are cool, like regardless of the situation. But like I said, Jameis is more goofy. Like he's there to like he's always going to make you laugh, make you feel good. Like even when things are like very tense, he cracks a joke. So like you feel
good. Breaks
the
ice.
Yeah, he breaks the ice. So like no one, you know, feels like, you know, the coach is getting after you or whatever. Like he makes sure that like you understand that like at the end of the day, coaches are going to get after you, but you got to move on. Like the next play is coming up. So just continue to move on. And Russ is the same way. Like Russ is very, like I said, he's strict, but he has a certain way of doing things, very disciplined. Like first one in, last one out. Like every single day he has his routine of what he does. And that's just who Russ is. And if you've been around him, he handles himself like professional, like every single day. So yeah, they're both very good leaders. Like you said, both very religious men. Like I really can't say enough good things about each of them.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
you guys finished dead last in red zone touchdown percentage. You scored the second fewest points in the red zone.
Dang, that was a little harsh. I mean, dang. You guys finished last in red zone percentage.
Well, y'all finished second worst in point scored. So that I mean you went dead last. The other one you were last. You know.
Making sure.
But okay. When you come back on next year, what are you going to do different to make sure you're not in this same spot again?
Man, to be honest with you, when we get down there, we got to score. 3 points is not enough. And
kicking field goals get you beat.
Yeah, in this league, 3 points ain't enough. Yeah. We got to score tuds. And I think that really starts with the O-line, obviously protecting the quarterback. You got to do your job, make better decisions, get the ball to your playmakers, running back, receivers, tight ends. Get them the ball. Like I think that's the easiest thing in the game. Get the ball to your playmaker. Let them go to work. And when your playmakers go to work, it makes the whole game easy.
Yeah. Where you come in at? I hear you mention TT.
You ain't even say run the ball?
Oh, you want to run the ball? Okay, we're going to run the ball. Okay, we're going to run it. We turn around and hand it to you.
Nah, TT, what's up? You got to put yourself in that description as a playmaker. Because you know what you could be? Hell, you could be the goddamn security blanket. You want to be one of the better running backs in the league, right? So you want to know when they game plan and they come into a game, well, goddamn, we got to worry about two people. We got to worry about Malik Neighbors or we got to worry about TT. You come in defenses, you in the backfield, first and second down, all right, we got to drop the safety down in the goddamn box.
They can't do that, though. They drop the safety down, we're going to throw it over top.
Boom, beam. So if Malik going off, boom, now we got to go too high.
Yeah.
It's time to work.
Now you got to run them out of that too high.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like when you get the ball to your playmakers, it makes a lot of things easy, especially for offensive coordinator. You got a lot of good dudes in your locker room and they all want to win. Obviously, you got your personal stuff that you want to do, but like if you all just want to win, like it makes a lot of stuff easy. Like because it's easier when you're winning. When you're losing. It's hard, man. Like last year, it was hard last year just because, like, obviously you losing and we trying to figure out why we're losing, and then you know you got a whole bunch of stuff going on, so it was hard. But it's way easier when you win it. It's fun. It's fun to be around people. Fun to be around coaches. Fun to be in the locker room. Everything. So
fun to be out and about in the city.
Yeah.
Being able to show you, especially listen, you're playing in the biggest market. You're playing in the biggest market in the world, and when you win it in that market, the newspapers are a joy to watch. The headlines are a joy to read. When you lose, everything is magnified. You don't want to show your face. You don't want to deal with the fans.
Yeah.
Especially in a market of that magnitude. So, man, I'm hoping y'all do very, very well.
We will.
The division you guys are in, it ain't no slap.
Oh yeah, no, it ain't no slap. We ain't no slap either though. We ain't no slap either though.
Okay,
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Okay.
Come on now.
Hey, TT, have you always been a running back? Did you play any other position?
Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. Yeah, I was a receiver. My whole career, my whole college career.
Really?
Yeah. I turned switch positions my last year because of Coach C. He's the running back coach at Purdue.
Okay.
Yeah, he came in from Miami of Ohio. He looked at me and he was like, "Yeah, you're gonna be a running back." And I've known Coach C for like my entire life. Like I've known him since I was like 15 years old. Right. But I wanted to be a receiver. I was watching you, Ocho. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Yofin. I was watching Tavon Austin. Like I was watching all these cats, go crazy. Right. Cause I was about 5. I was about 5'10", 180. Right. I was a slot receiver. And then once I got to college, I gained some weight, got to about 200 pounds.
Right.
And they was like, "Yeah, you gonna be a running back." Yeah. So everything. If you look at, hold on, let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
If you look at everything, like from my stat line, from my measurements, you know what I'm saying? Like I was an average receiver, but then like you switch it to running back, now I'm running a 4.47. That's a fast running back. Right. I got good hands. I can run good routes because I was a receiver. So that and you look at everything that you compare it to the league today. Now that's God. God really made all that happen. Like I went through all that struggle and that frustration and irritation. And then next thing you know, like all the blessings came out, in 2025. It's crazy.
Well, listen, now that you just said that, boy, you just woke me up a little bit. And I want you to understand the importance of not only playing receiver 1 point, but now playing running back. You understand that's 2 things you can do very well. Because now you don't got to come out on third down.
Yeah.
You don't have to come out on third down. So that puts you in the same category. You can get to this in year 2 and continue to improve on it. But Christian McCaffrey, great running back. What else can he do out the backfield? Catch. LaDainian Tomlinson, out the backfield and catch. So that makes you a 3-down back, and that adds value. What happens when you add value and another dynamic to your game that they can't take away from you? It also adds dollars. It makes
more money. Yeah.
Okay, stay with me now.
The more you can do.
Well, since you a running back aficionado now, give me your top 5 running backs of all time.
Oh, of all time?
All time.
Of all time. Okay. Herschel Walker.
What you know about Big Dog?
Come on now. I actually watched this film. I ain't gonna lie. I actually watched this film.
He was held in college, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with. Man, I ain't gonna lie. There's some dogs.
Yeah.
There's some dogs. We talk about running backs. Emmitt Smith. Gotta put him in there. Is this like rankings, or are you just
no, just your top 5. Just your top 5. This is yours.
Personal
ranking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your preference.
LT, LaDainian Thompson.
Yeah.
I love his game. Like I love how smooth he was. And I'm gonna put Otis Anderson in there, only because I've watched this film personally, and obviously I play for the Giants, but I've also watched this film personally. I like the way he played.
He's a big bruising back. He put that wine up on you.
Marshawn Lynch.
Hey,
beast mode.
Yeah, beast mode. You got to put beast mode. I was at 4, and then my last one. I'm gonna go Bo, Big Bo
Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good. That's a good
5 or 6. I think he might have added 1.
I added 1.
I think you did.
But
we'll
I don't think I did.
That was 5, huh? That was 5.
He can't. He getting old. He can't. I don't know.
You had Herschel Walker. You had Emmitt Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson. Who else he had?
Bo Jackson.
Otis Anderson.
And Bo Jackson.
And Bo Jackson. That's five. You right. You got five.
Oh, man.
Hey,
You just named guys. You just named guys that I saw and you didn't see.
yeah. Hey,
I was surprised. I thought you would go a little bit more modern. You
Right.
left, man, Poe Barry. Man, I ain't never seen somebody leave Barry Sanders off their list.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. So I was gonna put Barry and I put Emmett in there, but I that just make me personally. This is my personal preference.
Yeah, that's your list.
Personal preference.
Hey, matter of fact, you know who my favorite running backs are? And
All
it's not,
time.
It's not the favorites, and I'm not talking about all time. I'm talking about running styles. I like running backs in general, but I like runners that are very smooth with no herky jerky movements. It just they get the ball and they just glide as they run. Arian Foster.
Yeah, you had. Hey, what about
Hold on.
Marshawn Lynch?
Hey,
Is he a running back?
oh,
So
that's
that
right.
was
You
six.
did say Mark.
A young man that can't remember. Damn, how you remember your plays?
I did say that.
You did say that. Yeah,
I did say that. Who told you?
I know
Who
you got a wristband
no
like a quarterback.
producer told you that.
Nah.
Hey, Ocho, I ain't
What?
never seen the running back like the quarterback. Like, oh, okay, that's the play we running right there. No 14. Okay, that's me.
Hey, I ain't get my three smoothest running backs of all time based on based
Who
on
you got?
running style. Okay, 4. I'm gonna go with Eric Dickerson first.
Okay,
Just pretty. Arian Foster.
okay,
I know you seen Arian Foster run.
yeah.
Goddamn Priest Holmes,
The priest.
and Amon Green.
That's a
Okay.
new one. The
Dog.
priest, that's a new one.
Hey, Unc. Them dudes ran so smooth, and it's like they was gliding. And like, you know how you see some running backs just like, You
Yeah,
know,
strong. They run strong.
Yeah, strong, dog. Them
Yeah.
4 I just named right there, man, it was beautiful.
I played with Priest one year. His last year in Baltimore, I played with the Priest.
Yeah, man. Amon Green too. Oh my goodness.
You name
Well, you know, in that West
I
Coast
thought you said
system, you
3.
get downhill.
Hmm?
In the West Coast system, if you look at the backs, Arian Foster, he was in
Yeah.
the West Coast system.
Okay.
Priest, you look at those guys like that,
Yeah.
Terrell Davis, it's one cut downhill.
And
It
that's
ain't a
it.
whole lot. Hey, ain't a whole lot of dancing.
Moving, yeah.
Hey, say that for Friday night when you're at the club. But come Sunday when you're on the field, ain't no dancing. Get your ass downhill.
Right.
Hey, so what can we expect from TT? So you said 1,500, 10 tubs, Pro Bowl?
I mean, hey, ain't the Pro Bowl like a fan vote? Is that
It's fans, coaches, and players.
Is that a fan vote? Like,
Yeah.
Well, the fans vote count the most. I think it's 50%, and then
Okay.
players and coaches count.
I'm
25%.
just asking. Like, you know, you can get all these accolades and stuff, but like, you know, I feel like that's fan vote.
I think once you crack it one time, and especially for you, it'd be much easier because of the market you play in. You know, the product sells itself based on where you're playing. So if you even get close to the numbers that you're talking about getting as far as your goals for this season, you would definitely make it. And once you're in, most of the time they think, oh, it's a popular vote, regardless of whether the fans pick it or not.
Yeah,
You'll probably consistently go if you maintain
yeah,
the weekend from a stats perspective.
yeah. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah,
So
that's definitely on my list for sure.
Where can the chat find you on social media? Where are you on X? Where are you on IG?
Oh, sure. On X or Twitter X, it was just Tyrone Tracy, and then on Instagram, I am _TTJXI. Shoot, both of y'all, Barry. I need y'all to follow me too. Shoot.
Hey, wait, mate. I got one more question too before you go. How do you feel about your Madden rating, and do I need to change anything?
I think I'm at 79. I think.
What, a 79?
Yeah. I think I'm not positive, but I think
In your rookie year, you might have been a 79. Based on what you did last year, I'm sure it's went up
okay.
further than the 79.
So if it's not higher than a 79, I need to contact you. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Just let me know.
Okay.
Nah, we'll contact us after the first month of the season. Don't contact us after the first game. After the first month of the season, contact us.
First month. Okay. First month. I got you.